Well, here we are, and it appears that the earth is groaning in anguish. We're fighting each other with hands that were never meant for war. These hands, the same hands that once held our children, embraced our lovers, built our homes, well, now they strike out in confusion and rage, brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor, all while the true architects of this chaos, they remain untouched, hidden behind veils of power and propaganda. And I just don't know how people can't see this. They never bled. They never buried their sons. They sit in their high places, sipping satisfaction, watching the world burn at the hands of men who were never ever the enemy to begin with. Puppet masters working for Satan himself and grinning in bliss at how well their plan has unfolded. They turned man into a weapon. They've twisted our truth into division, and they've used innocent souls to carry out dark agendas. Yet we sit here, still blind to it. And still, the real enemy, well, he goes unnamed, unscathed, and unseen. And I'm just saying that maybe it's time we stop fighting each other and we start fighting back against those who are really at fault in this whole agenda and narrative. And I assure you, it's a well-written script and narrative, to say the least. Just remember, you fled here for refuge, and now you spit on the very ground that gave you shelter. Please understand, this is not just rebellion, it's a distraction, a beautifully choreographed chaos, while something ancient and wicked unfolds quietly behind the curtains. What they call coincidence, well, it's ritual. And what they call protest, well, this is a spell. And they are pleased, because the distraction, it's clearly working. Can you not hear it? Can you not hear this world groaning? California trembles. Planes fall from the sky like burning omens. Fires rage, waters rise, and silence. Just pure silence. The kind that screams louder than thunder. They told us it would be this way. We were always warned, and we knew it because it was written. Wars and rumors of wars, nation rising against nation, kingdom against kingdom, earthquakes in diverse places. But we didn't listen, and we still don't listen. We laugh, we scroll, we sleep. And while our heads are turned, they stage a scene behind our backs. I mean, just look. People in California waving foreign flags on American soil, celebrating division while calling it freedom. This isn't pride, my friends. This is programming. Can you not see it? Can you not hear it? Do you not feel it? The sun darkens at midday, and the moon, it bleeds red at night. Strange lights dance in our skies, and not man-made, not explained, but foretold. They were always foretold, because just as we were told, there will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and upon earth, anguish and perplexity of all the things that are coming upon this world. All one must do is just look around. There are the signs in the heavens. They're there. There's signs in the soil. And I know this because my own gardens don't grow anywhere at all like they used to. There's new discoveries in Israel that cry out from the dust, He is coming. He is coming. The ancient scrolls whisper truth louder than any news headline could ever dream of. And the numbers, well, my friends, they align. And don't tell me that some of you aren't noticing frequently the synchronicity that keeps taking place, where you keep watching repetitive numbers of the same kind and format, whether it be on a receipt, whether it be on a street sign, or an address, or better yet, every time you look at your phone at just a certain time, let it be 11:11, 3:33, 1:44, 9:11, or even whether it be your own birth date numbers, and I'm thinking you get my drift. These numbers will typically consist of 11:11s, 3:33s, 7:77s, 1:44s, oh yeah, and the most infamous of all, 9/11. Just pay close attention, because there's something to this. There's something big and significant to this. And they do not call it sacred geometry for no good reason, my friends. These still are spells and rituals, frequencies, being used upon the humankind. And they are using them all right. We were warned that he comes like a thief in the night, and every eye will see him, even those who pierced him. This isn't superstition. This is prophecy. This isn't fear-mongering. This, my friends, is your real truth. And you can feel it. You can feel it in your bones, in your dreams, in the air. Everybody's starting to feel it. So wake up, my brothers. Wake up, my sisters. The clock isn't just ticking. It's tolling. Trumpets are sounding in the spiritual realm, and the King of all kings is right at our door. This is your warning, and this is also your invitation. Fall to your knees before the skies fall again. Jesus is not just coming soon. He's already on his way. Soon, so very soon, the skies will break open with fury. The weather will shift overnight, not like it already hasn't done so. Floods, well, they'll carve out new lands. Rivers will rise with memory and vengeance. Earthquakes will split the cities of men in two, and lands that we once mapped and called home, they'll vanish beneath water and stone. And the mud will come up, ancient mud, sent by judgment, not erosion, just as it did before. It will swallow what was stolen, for the earth shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Isaiah 26 and 21. You think you own the land, but Mother Earth remembers what was hers. The earth is not silent, it mourns and it groans. It waits for the return of its rightful king. Romans 8 and 22. And meanwhile, the sun darkens at midday. The moon still bleeds red at night. And strange lights, well, they still dance in the skies. And nobody's asking any questions. But saddest of all, not a single soul is preparing, because we're too busy fighting amongst one another and forgetting where our true home actually is. I know many of you have realized that the world has drastically changed. Everything that we grew up knowing about the world, or what we were taught, all seemingly lies. What I'd like to say right here and right now is that we all know that every moment in our lives can affect us in different ways. Now I find myself just trying to understand. All we were asked to do is just trust. Trust in the system. Trust in the indoctrination handed down from generation to generation.
This is the Word. This is Christ. You better be feeding on it. This is the food that you store up right now. You store up until you're so strong in faith, nothing can shake you.